was supposed to be simple. Just me, my van, and a quick trip to La Gomera. One ferry, maybe two. Bit of ocean breeze, chill drive. What I got was very confusing. See what I did there? Ferry 1, Lanzarote to Fuerteventura. 4 to 5 minutes of salt, waves, and potentially questionable decisions. Drive 1. Blink and you'll miss it. Coralejo to the next port. Ferry 2. Fuerteventura to Gran Canaria. Little sleep, no coffee, just vibes, and that romantic honesty of loneliness. Drive 2. Las Palmas. Big city, I'm sure it was great. Next ferry to Tenerife. At this point, my van's got more nautical miles than your van. Drive 3 across Tenerife, chasing the final boss. Ferry 4, Tenerife to La Gomera. Let's live the dream. Valle Gran Rey. My friends said, we'll pick you up. What they meant was, ignore the roadblocks, follow the landslide. And suddenly I'm in a Jeep. On what used to be a road. And is now a trail of rocks. With trust issues and no apology. Set up my travel recording studio. Clearing the channels between me and my muses. Strumming a few signals into the air just to warm up. Gotta let the universe catch up with my vibes. I spent the next weeks like a nomad, isolated from the world, writing music, getting in shape, clearing the noise between body and mind. I trained my body in the sun to stay grounded, to let the energy move freely through me. Discipline became devotion, each stretch, each rep, a way to ground the chaos and let the current speak. Every other evening, I'd walk back alongside the rockfall wall, a massive line of stone and silence, looming and alive, as if the mountain was always just about to exhale. At the end of the path, I'd climb a fence, a barrier meant to keep people out, guarding my temporary home. I am going on the Argaga hike here in La Gomera, which is considered a pretty difficult hike with loads of chances to get lost. Supposedly there's marks and little faces and like stone figures that lead the way. I just met this old man. He says there's so much hype and myth about this hike, but he's seen children do it, so should be fine. I just have to follow my gut. I already went on the wrong trail because I ignored my gut once. Let's see if my gut is right. Maybe not. That could have ended way worse. The fucking cactus here. Don't want to get stung. I started off just wanting to see what was around the corner, but the path opened up and I couldn't stop. The beauty of it pulled me in deeper, step after step. This is one of those subtle signs that lead the way. People supposedly get lost here. These little rock piles supposedly are also signs one should follow. This one also. Just follow the Barranco, the old riverbed. Another one over there. I should cross this bridge-ish kind of thing. Cool, man. Adventure. I love it. It's pretty deep. You don't want to fuck up here. I wasn't prepared for the journey, but at that point, turning back wasn't an option. The hike wasn't hard at first. The terrain was gentle, inviting even. But as I moved forward, something shifted. From here on out, there's no turning back because it's going straight up and going down this will be impossible. The path started to climb, and I found myself scrambling up a slope that made it clear. There was no turning back now. I'm now determined to do this with no water. It'll be 2 hours up, and 3.5 down. Maybe I'll find some kind of natural spring. Here's another one, see? Just climbed up this slope. Now it's getting a bit hairy here. Look at that. All the way out there, supposedly. Righty, I left this behind me. And there's another arrow. I'd committed myself to the full 20-kilometer circle. But man, it's getting really nice up here. These rocks. that they are alive. I had no water. I was wearing $8 slippers from the supermarket, a choice I would come to regret. The heat was building, my body starting to feel a strain, but I had to finish what I started. Oh man, these came down. These just broke off from right here. Not cool. Oh, that's a good sign. Gotta be careful not to cause an avalanche here. Man, these things are so loose. It's quite a climb. It's spectacular. I'm glad I did it. It's only like 1 hour in now, I guess. I found myself at an altitude of probably over 1,000 meters, surrounded by rocks and sharp bushes, with the sun relentlessly melting my nerves. Thirsty as hell, no water, no mobile service, and my phone battery on its last legs. Trash in there. And a window. Can you believe that? And that's it. People can't possibly live here, man. Wow. So this is the next passage, huh? Jesus Christ. I didn't expect that. I kept searching for trail marks, but they became fewer until there were none. Oh, there's another one. Red dot. 3 hours in, completely exhausted, I lost my way. Somehow, I ended up at the top of the mountain through impossible terrain. I stumbled onto a plateau with a small farm where I begged for water. They handed me an all-plastic bottle of tap water. Water I'd usually never touch, but in that moment, it was a lifeline. I don't think that children do this. I'm sorry. I would not let my kid climb this, that's for sure. Look at this. Oh my God. My knees were in excruciating pain, and for the first time, I truly understood why people wear hiking boots. We have a sign here. There's a big no on the palm tree, and there's a mark up there, so they're asking me to climb this wall. That's pretty crazy, man. This was the last shot before my camera died. It took another 4 hours to make it back to the other side of Valle Grande. I could barely walk by the time I got back to the house. I wasn't lost at sea or stuck in the midst of the Sahara, but this was still one of the hardest things I pushed myself through. A great reminder not only on how awesome my life generally is and how grateful I should be for what I have, but also for what the mind is capable of making the body do.